Hey, what's going on? JD here. I've got a quick Photoshop tutorial for you. Today, we're going to learn how to whiten those teeth. So we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to start with a new adjustment layer. So we're going to go down there and we're going to select Hue Saturation. We're just going to change this to Teeth Whitening. And we're going to click OK. And then with that selected, we're going to change the lightness. We're going to lighten things up to about, I'll say 50. Now it looks a little weird here, but what we're going to do is select this and press Command I to invert it so it's all black. And then all we're going to simply do is, with the masking layer selected, we're going to head over to the paintbrush and we're going to basically paint in the teeth. So we're just going to basically quickly paint them in. Other techniques, you can cut out the teeth and do some things, but I find this a lot more effective and a lot quicker. So just being careful. You're going to go down. You're going to want to make sure that your flow is reduced a little bit because you don't want to go in there solid white. So I've got mine down to about 40-some%, and we're just going to paint in those teeth. So we're just whitening things up. And as you can see, we're getting a much, much better look. But of course, you know, it's just kind of a little bit of changes here and there. So that looks pretty good. It is possibly a bit too white. And so we're going to turn the opacity down. And we're going to drop this down. If you see, if we go all the way, it's yellow. So that's probably too bright. I think we're going to be good. Right about 40%. So that looks a lot more natural. So if it's still a bit yellow, what you can do is you can jump in here and we're going to switch to basically the yellows. And then all we're going to do is we're going to basically turn the saturation down. So again, you can see what the slider does here, but we're going to turn that down so that they're just that little bit more white. And there you have it. You've got a decent looking white smile. Didn't take any, and you can see we can do some stuff with the lightness there. We're going to bump ours up a bit. You're just going to want to basically move the sliders and find and adjust to the point where you're happy with how it looks. So if you turn it off, you can see that's where we started. There we go now. So it's a much cleaner, much more natural looking white smile. And that is basically it. It's that simple. All right, so that's essentially how you whiten teeth in Photoshop. It's super quick. It is super easy. If you build it into an action, we'll get to it in another video. It becomes even faster when you put it in your workflow. So until next time, see ya.